Teofimo Lopez is the lineal champion at 135. So he's the man at 135, we say. Okay. He's the man, he's the guy, he's the dude at 135. Okay. But he's not undisputed. I don't care what Mauricio Suleiman says. I don't care what anybody says. The boxing community does not see him as undisputed. Neither the WBA, WBO, or IBF recognize him as undisputed. And most importantly, okay. And most importantly, the his own WBC, don't see him as undisputed. The franchise championship, to be undisputed means if somebody beats you, they're undisputed, right? Franchise championship is not transferable. It's a designation. It's not transferable. So if somebody beats Teofimo Lopez, they don't become undisputed. They don't have the WBC title. Devin Haney has the WBC title. So because Teofimo Lopez is not undisputed, doesn't mean he's not the man of the division. He's not the top dog. He's not the number one guy in the division. And that's all you need to ride on. I was listening to Teofimo as he was being interviewed, and he was talking all kinds of things about posers and fake guys. Well, you the fake guy, Teo. No disrespect to you, brother. But you the fake guy. What I mean by that is, one, you can't land your fight. So the Thriller fight is not working out for you. You went for the franchise championship. You're saying it's a higher designation, but you did that to avoid fighting Devin Haney. So you didn't have to get the other belt. And it don't work. You got a fake ass WBC belt with top rank on it. Okay? You're the one that looked fake. You said that you was going to face Devin Haney next. And instead you faced Karen Bosas, who was not your mandatory. You didn't have to face him next. You could have faced Devin. Right? And then you talking about Devin's fake. So the way how you doing it is trying to pull a switcheroo on Devin Haney and say he fake. Come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't born yesterday. We're not born yesterday. You got to stop with that nonsense, man. The only fake person here is you. And you say you're going to bet money on Rolly Romero to beat Tank. Now you lying. Why you got to lie like that? You're going to put money down on Rolly Romero to beat Tank. We all know Rolly Romero's not beating Tank. Tank's going to knock him out. Okay? Rolly's way out of his league. He's going to get stopped. He's too slow, and he throws too many wild punches. And we already saw the writing on the wall against two opponents that he faced. He did not look good in two fights. And I feel sorry for Rolly because he really should wait that thing out. He shouldn't even be facing Tank. You know? And he's nowhere in Tank's league. Like, Tank is a guy with 300 something professional amateur fights. And he's faced what, 4 or 5 world champions now. Riley's not ready for Tank. Tank just fought at 140 and knocked out Mario Mario begins with B. Something. Just knocked out that dude. What do you think he's gonna do, Raleigh? Raleigh's gonna get tagged up in the middle of Raleigh's offense. He's gonna get tagged up and he's gonna get stopped. And Riley has decent defense, but he's gonna get stopped. Tank is gonna stop him. Okay, so I don't even know why we having Tank versus Riley. People saying this is a good fight. I mean, it's an in-house fight made with the promotions, but Riley's not ready for Tank. That's like Ryan versus Jojo Diaz, except Jojo Diaz. Think of Jojo Diaz with knockout power, stopping fools. Okay? That's Tank. And Southpaw. That's Tank. Riley's going to commit suicide. He gonna get stopped so fast. He gonna get stopped so hard. So we know Tio's not bad. Tio talking. Oh, I'm gonna put money down on Rolly. We know Tio ain't putting no money on Rolly. Crazy, man. You got some crazy people out here. Tio trying to talk about all kinds of other things going on in his life and stuff. Some of the stuff Tio say sound good. We elevate other people, encourage people. You know, that's all good, well and good. I like that. All that he said there was good. But when it comes to talking about fake people and telling the interviewer he's being fake with Devin Haney, Devin Haney's fake, come on, man. Stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. You supposed to be the top dog in the division, and you talking stupid like that? We all know it's just mind games. When you hear people saying really ridiculous stuff because it's mind games they're playing or trying to, it's just that they ain't fooling nobody. Okay, so TL, stop. You talk about Deontay Wilder talking nonsense. Stop talking nonsense, bro. Ain't nobody think you undisputed. Okay, nobody in their right mind thinks you're undisputed. And that stupid franchise belt, take that thing and throw it in the trash, bro. It ain't worth shit. Because nobody's valuing it. In the WBC, they need to get rid of that belt. Canelo's not using the belt now. He's not using the franchise championship belt. Right? So you just take that thing, dump it in the pile of trash. If you want to go face Josh Taylor, Josh Taylor don't recognize you as undisputed. Josh Taylor's like, you better go fight that Haney kid. I'm not facing you. You are not undisputed. Josh Taylor put him in his place. You know what I'm saying? You want to go face Josh Taylor, you better go face Devin Haney. Face Devin Haney. What's the problem? We don't want to hear this. We don't want to see this running. We want to see it in action. We want to see you face Devin Haney. Right? If you're not rematching Lomachenko, face Devin Haney. Otherwise, Lomachenko have all right to say, you ducking me, son. You don't want to rematch. You ducking me, son. Because, I mean, you beat him fair and square. But if you're so serious, I thought you was a serious dude. I thought you wanted to take on Devin Haney next. Your dad said maybe Devin Haney's next. If it's not Josh Taylor don't want nothing to do with you till you sort out your business at 135. I don't know what's your problem, but at 135, you got Devin Haney. And Devin Haney's supposed to be facing JoJo Diaz. If you're not facing Devin Haney next, then Devin Haney should be facing JoJo Diaz. I don't want to hear about no British nobody out there that Devin Haney's facing. Okay? I want Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz, and I want to see you face Devin Haney. Or whatever, Cambosis and then Devin Haney, if you can't have it immediate. That's what y'all need to be doing. That's what y'all need to be doing. Y'all youngins need to be sorting it out with each other. If you say Devin Haney ain't got no experience, then show it. Get in the ring with him and show that he's not in your league. But stop the chirping, man. Stop the chirping. And stop the bullshit, man. What you need in the building. You guys have a good one. Wilder versus Fury look like it's going to be a good fight, man. Looks like it's going to be a good fight. Even though I still got Fury in this fight, no matter what, it looks like it's going to be a better fight. And that's all we asked for. I'm going to catch you guys later on what you need. Hey, by the way, I'll talk about that in the next video. Coming back with another video in a minute.